You know, Snow was one of these guys last season. Everyone's like, you got to keep your eye on Snow. He's going to be one of the next big Protoss players. And he hasn't really achieved that yet, but I think he definitely still has that potential with moves like that. That was pretty awesome. So Snow is still holding his third, but Pure has four bases running. This one I was talking about. If you want to play a macro game against Pure, you're going to have to do something special. It needs a lot more harassment right now. That is what Snow needs to do. He needs to harass all over the place. I mean, he already has High Templar, so he could use those to storm all over the place. Storm the mineral lines. That's how Movie came back against Pure in one of their games on match point, I believe it was. Movie was very much behind after losing his second Nexus early, but then Movie went out, got a shuttle, couple of High Templar, and just stormed everything. And at one point in the game, he actually dropped his High Templar so the observers could look at it in awe of how many kills they had between the two of them. Stargate! Ah, nice! This means Arbiters! It's been a long time since I've seen a PvP with Arbiters. But Pure, he does have the economy to support it. So this is a smart move from him, I think. Okay, plenty of cannons from Pure to fight back the encroaching Dark Templar. So they're not going to be able to get anything done. Might be able to break through the eggs, though. Snow, he knows about the cannon now, still pushing in. Notices that there's more than one cannon and decides to hightail it. Man, Pure has a huge army in the middle of the map. Things are not looking very good for Snow, I have to say. He just now put down his fourth base. That hasn't even warped in yet, and all of his troops are on the high ground. So if Pure attacks right now, this could be absolutely devastating for Snow. Although one advantage that Snow might have is that he's kind of funneling Pure into a little choke point, which Pure is attacking, moving in with his shuttle and everything. So, oh man, the High Templar and the Reavers at the front got to use that splash damage very, very effectively to fight back these Archons. Oh, the choke point actually working out for Snow there, but his troops are completely out of position. He does still have his Reavers alive at the back. Those are going to help him a lot in fighting back this huge swarm of Zealots and Archons at the front. But Pure is still pushing it. He has some reinforcements moving up the map too, so this is not going to be very easy to hold for Snow. He still has some troops on the high ground. He can make use of those High Templar, and he does. Gets the Storm and some more Reaver Scarabs to fight back Pure for the meantime. But here come more High Templar for Pure. He is going to try to whittle down the troop count as much as he can. Oh, that hurts so much. Look at those perfect storms too. Oh, I don't think he could have made those storms much better. Just covering all of the Dragoons in those storms. Half of them melt as he's establishing another base over at the 3 o'clock, so Pure is doing great. Although he didn't affect that fourth base very much. The fourth base just came up from Snow. Took a oh man, little pesky High Templar in the middle of the map. So, alright, Snow is going to be stuck in his fourth base for a long time. He's not going to be able to move out. And this is the point in which he really needs to do that economic harassment, which he's trying to do, coming down with a shuttle right now, being spotted by a Dragoon. The shuttle had already taken some damage, I think, because just 2 Dragoon shots and that shuttle is down to yellow health. And now Pure knows about that. He's going to have troops positioned to take care of it over at the 3 o'clock. And I know he has cannons all over his 6 o'clock bases. Coming down with an observer to spot the shuttle even more. Things are not working out very well for Snow today. One more Dragoon shot. Takes mostly shield damage on that one. But the shuttle still survives. And is still going to be able to go over to the corner where it will probably be chased by an observer, is my guess. So Pure can, the Arbiter Tribunal, so Pure can keep an eye on that shuttle. And Arbiters are on the way for Pure. Arbiters are very effective in late game PvP because of the stasises. When you have a mirrored army, it's always good to nullify half of your opponent's mirrored army. Makes it very easy to destroy the other half. Oh man, one more shot! Ah, the shuttle goes down. This is not Snow's day, I'm telling you. Poor Snow. Almost said Pure Snow. I should have waited for this commentary in wintertime or something. Pure Snow. Come on, guys. We need manlier game tags. Pure is already working his way towards the new bases from Snow. Snow's doing a pretty good job of holding his own with his bases. But Pure just has more right now, as Snow is trying to build up another one there. Nice storms for Snow, though. Catches a lot of Dragoons in that. Melts all of them at the front. All of the big storm battles. That's what I love about late-game PvP. Not to mention the Arbiter is on the way soon, and I don't even think Snow is working towards anything like that. I don't think he has a Stargate or anything. It's always good when you see Arbiter versus Arbiter. That's a lot of fun. Stasis the Arbiter. Stasis Archons look hilarious. But even more storms in the middle. Kind of reinforcement from Snow to fight this back. Looks like he will have enough to fight this back, I think. I think he's starting to go toe-to-toe with Pure as far as unit count goes. Or doing his best anyway. Working with what he has to fight this back. There's one pesky Dark Templar in the mix. And hopefully Snow saw that on this mini-map, little red square focusing in on his troops. As Pure is working his way towards this base, being chased by a Dark Templar. Snow is Snow trying to come down with his units, and he does force Pure away, at least for the time being. Pure taking another base right next to his 3 o'clock. And alright, let's see what Snow's plan, and he is going for the harass. To his credit, he is trying to get some harassment done, but Pure is not making it very easy, having the cannons everywhere. And he's been very quick to run back with his units to defend himself against Reaver harassment, stuff like that. Not very difficult to defend against Dark Templar harassment, especially when you have 9 cannons at each base. But oh man, if he loses another shuttle at this exact same spot, Snow is going to snow High Templar and Scarabs across the land. But I'm not sure where that shuttle went. It was going into that 3 o'clock base. Not sure if it fell back to this troop in the middle of the map or not. But Snow is working his way down, storming over the shuttle. That was a bit ridiculous. Yes, Pure, I guess he didn't have anything else in the vicinity, but he just stormed over the shuttle. Why not? As he's, both guys have brought their entire armies into the middle. Huge army from Snow has amassed. I think he basically hit maxed right now, and that's why he's attacking. Doing his best down here. Running into the Arbiter, though, so if the Observers go down, this would be horrible. Nice stasis there of all the Zealots in the middle. Of course, he didn't stasis. I don't think he stasis and High Templar in that, so that's not going to help him out very much as far as the storms go. Doing his best, but the Zealots, they cause a lot of damage at the front. And they're very difficult to deal with for an all-Dragoon army, so this is working out great for Pure right now. Running in, the Zealots, I think, are going to become unstasis soon, so he's going to have to deal with that, but as long as he gets rid of the Observers in the middle, he should be able to deal with this just fine. With the Arbiter and like this surrounding the Dragoons, here comes... Well, I was going to say the Observer is coming down right there, but the Observer is going away from those Zealots, so I guess the Zealots are going to try to run back or run towards the base. Yes, they are retreating right now. There's a blind storm of all the invisible units in the middle. But yeah, that is exactly why Arbiters are so powerful in late-game PvP. Just nullifying half of that army just works out so great for those big engagements in the middle. And that's basically all you need to use Arbiters for. I'm not sure if I've ever seen a recall in a PvP. You wouldn't really need to research that, I think. But hey, we might see it in this game. Since Stasis is already researched and Pure is working off of so many bases, just put out another one actually down at the 5 o'clock. Yeah, he could afford it if he wanted to research it. Maybe recall into the main or something, take out those production buildings. That would be awesome! Yeah, one of my favorite PvPs with Arbiters in it was the 5th game of the MSL finals. Yes, between Bisu and Stork. It was just a cacophony of Protoss Fury, and it was just so awesome to watch. That might be one of my favorite games. Period. But alright, Pure is a little bit reluctant to attack. I guess he's waiting for more energy for his Arbiters. Luckily in PvP you don't have to worry about EMPs landing all over you, so you can just slowly work up your energy in the middle of the map, not have to worry too much about that. Both guys are working on their upgrades. I'm going to have to look at those upgrades, because both guys have plenty of forges down to get completely maxed upgrades, so I think they do have that. Actually, no, Snow's upgrades are +2 attack, and Pure's upgrades are +3 attack and +2 armor, so Pure has been working a lot more heavily on the upgrades, although I can't say I blame Snow. He's been having to save up for those new bases at the top, which he still has. He still has a very thriving base structure at the top of the map. Pure still has more, of course, and he has better upgrades. So the next big engagement, I'd say, is going to be Pure. Especially, he's got the Arbiters, he's got the Stasis, and he's got the upgrade advantage. I'd say to Pure, just a move. Go in, be careful about the storms and any potential Reavers. I haven't seen Reavers for a while now, and here comes more harassment, attempted harassment, with the 9 or so cannons, probably more than that, at this 3 o'clock base. Reaver going to try to melt through that until Pure commits some... Oh, Pure is grouped up his troops in the middle. He is going for a recall inside of the main, right on top of the production buildings, and he recalled another Arbiter in there, so he could do a double recall soon, possibly. Okay, there's the Arbiter at the front. There, Dark Templar blocking the front a little bit. Oh, stasis block, partial stasis block of that choke. Oh, man, brutal. Oh, I can't even watch that. Oh, that is just too brutal. Completely blocked that choke except for a tiny little area, which made Snow block all of his troops in that same area and be stormed off the face of the earth. Very smart play from Pure. I think that's his second epic choke stasis that I've seen. Another one was in his game against Lita on the... I forget that map. El Nino? I think that was it, but... oh, man. Yeah, he is very good at stasising those chokes. That is a pimp move! And he's attacking a new base at the same time that he's drilling down the production building, so I'd say that Pure pretty much has this. There's not much that Snow is going to be able to do. He just got completely out-macroed. And out-teched. He never got to Arbiters himself, even after seeing the Arbiters out in the middle. I guess he just couldn't afford it. He couldn't afford those upgrades either, so I don't think he could afford the Arbiter upgrade. Now his production buildings are going down, and that's going to spell the end for Snow. Loses another base. He has a few cannons to protect his 2 o'clock base up at the top. But other than that, things are not looking good for Snow. He is going for a counterattack. I see he's moving some troops down the map, going to try to catch Pure off guard, even though Pure has so many bases that he can afford to lose one to take out all these production buildings. So that's not going to be too big of a problem for Pure. He is going to lose this Arbiter. That's not good, but he has plenty of High Templar moving into that main to storm any additional troops that come up. Oh, man, melting. Everything dying for Snow in the middle. Precious Snowflake. I couldn't think of a good Snowflake joke there. But if I just say Snowflake, that's funny enough. But, yep, troop pretty much gone for Snow. And he is trying to establish another base at the 2 o'clock main. The second natural of the 2 o'clock main. But it's a bit too late as the Zealots and Archons flood into the main. He does have one Reaver at the top. And that's why he's kind of clinging to life with that Scarab. Trying to use the Reaver. The Reaver is... Oh, there's the GG, though. From Snow. Nicely played from Pure, I have to say. And I believe that is game, set, match for We Made Fox. Since I saw at the beginning, I think it was 2-3, and that gives We Made Fox 4. So good job, Pure. You brought it home. Well, this has been Nuke. I will be back soon with more videos. I'm working on 2 more videos right now that are un-StarCraft related, but I will be back with more StarCraft commentaries. I'll pick some good ones to do. I might even do requests, maybe. Maybe. I shouldn't say that. I very rarely do requests, because every time I see a request, I'm like, well, I've watched that already, or, man, that doesn't sound that great at all. But we'll see what happens. Whoa, my laptop just shut off. Oh, I forgot to plug it in. Epic timing. Well, this has been Nuke. I'll see you guys soon.